Well, hey, good evening. I thought I'd give you a little update on our warm weather seedlings. As you can see, I have transplanted them, even though they don't have their true leaves yet. I wanted to get them to where I could bottom water them. So I went ahead and transplanted them. I got my hot peppers in this tray, several different varieties. I've got my bell peppers and sweet peppers in this tray, and some eggplant. I've got a tray of tomatoes that I'm waiting. I planted 2 days ago. Varieties that didn't germinate real well in the last tray that I planted, so planted them again. This time in some cell packs with more growing mix and rigged up so I can bottom water it. Here's my tomatoes, and they're starting to come along. And then I've got a ghost chili pepper there, just growing that for the fun of it. As you may recall, I had some problems with my tomato seedlings, getting them to the tray wasn't germinating evenly. You know, I had patches that, particularly in the middle, that weren't doing real well. You know, the sides were doing really well, and kind of figured out that most of it had to do with the moisture that the sides were getting because of the water condensing on the tray and rolling down. So, but I don't know. You know, a couple things I could have done differently to avoid that problem is I could have moved the tray around, as pointed out by one of my online friends here in the last video. I could have moved the trays around, rotated them around. I could have turned the heat mat off. I probably had it 3 degrees warmer than what I should have had it, as these lights are contributing about 3 to 4 degrees of heat, increase in heat over and above what the heat mat's putting out. I could have had more grow mix to serve as a buffer so that the seeds weren't so close to the heat source. And I could have rigged them up in these cell packs so I could bottom water, which would serve as a further buffer to evenly distribute heat throughout the tray. You know, kind of dampen the effects of the, again, serve as a buffer between the heat mat and the seeds. So I think next year, or you know, later on, as I'm you know, starting my cucumbers and squash and all that stuff, I'm gonna stick with the cell packs, just so that, you know, I can rig them up to be bottom watered. That's probably the big reason right there, just to avoid a lot of problems. The other thing too is just making sure you remove the tops. You know, once they do sprout, you do want to remove the tops of the tray. Is again another online friend kind of reminded me of that. You know, because if you don't, they will dampen off. They'll develop moisture problems at the base and you know, fall over. So anyway, those are just some tips, just some kind of lessons to learn here with the last round of planting I've done. So hopefully these guys make it. The goal is to get them out, you know, ready by Mother's Day. And so we're on track so far. We'll see how they do, and we'll go from there. So that's all for now. Until next time, bye.